Hi everybody, my name is Diana Villalta and I am doing my district profile assignment on LAUSD, Los Angeles Unified School District. Some fast facts about the district. There are 24,749 K-12 teachers, adult teachers, there are 668. Early education teachers, there are 584, and total amount of employees, there are 60,240 for this school year. And for students, there are almost 600,000 students. Out of those 600,000 students, 74% are Latinos, 9.8% are white, 8.4% are African American, and then 6% Asian, and then Pacific Islander is 0.04%, and American Indian and Alaska Native 0.02%. And so these are the cities that are within the district, and there are cities that are partially within the district. So that means that only part of the city is included in the district boundary, which is seen here. Because the district is so humongous, the district is divided into 6 sections. So we have Northwest, Northeast, West, Central, East, and South. So this is downtown LA. And then going this way, Santa Monica. And then this would be the Beverly Hills area and West Hollywood, going up here. So it's just divided into sections because it helps run the district smoother. Schools within the district, there about 30% of the students are English learners. Almost all of the students receive free reduced lunch because there are 600,000 students and about 500,000 of them receive free lunch or reduced lunch. In 2016 through 2017, the student to teacher ratio was 19 students to 1 teacher. The ratio for admin to student was 1 admin for 240.1 students. There are 448 elementary schools in the district. Middle schools, there are only 81, which is far less. And high schools, there are 94, which is a little bit more than middle schools, but still far less than elementary schools, because there are option schools, which there are 54. There are magnet schools, almost 50, multi-level schools, 25, special education schools, there's 13, there are K-12 magnet centers, there's 177, charter schools 224, and so in total the amount of schools that the district has is 1,306, which is a lot. Their financial trends. So this has a chart for this school year that is happening and then last school year. So for certified salaries, the budget for teachers, librarians, counselors, nurses, and administrators, there are $2.87 billion, which is a little less than what it was last year. And for classified salaries, which are aides, office employees, custodians, there are about 915 million, which is also less than last year. For employee benefits, which is retirement, workers' comp, health insurance, they have a budget of $2.07 billion, which is a little more than last year. And for books and supplies, they have $774 million, which is a lot more than last year. And for other operating expenses, which are contracts, utilities, rent, and leases, there is a budget of $831 million, which is just a little bit more than last year's. And for capital outlay, which is lands, buildings, books, and media for libraries and equipment, cost of facilities is $19.8 million, which is more than last year's. And other outgoing expenses, they have $44.3 million, which is far less than what they had last year. And so the total amount that the district spends in a school year is about $7.5 billion, which is a little bit more than last year. So the average teacher salary in this district in 2016 through 2017 was $75,000, which the year before was 73. It's a little bit more. And for special education programs, they spent $19.8 billion, and in transportation alone, they spent $11.7 million. Sorry. That's still a lot of money, but that is because it's such a big district. The strategic plan that they have in place, which is the local control accountability plan for this district from 2016 to 2019, is the first goal is to have 100% graduation for all the high school students, proficiency level for all their students, so they want them to be doing well in school. They want to have 100% rate of attendance, and they want to also, for the fourth goal, they want parent, community, and student engagement. And for number 5, they want to ensure school safety. So for the first goal, they what they are doing to help achieve that goal is they're expanding their resources to target populations, such as providing them with counseling and to help those students to see where they might be lacking and why they might not be graduating. For the second goal, proficiency for all students, the district is providing professional growth to identify and serve these students. So that could be in order to identify why these students are not doing so well at school. For goal number 3, 100% attendance, they have redefined the program, such as nursing and technology, in order to engage their students more so that they feel welcome to school. Number 4, parent and community and student engagement. They are just strengthening their actions to create more engagement. And for number 5, ensure school safety, they're working with the support commitments for district restoration justice program. So those are just a little insight on how the district is planning to fix what they call their weaknesses. So some of their strengths: having multiple choice schools. So as you saw earlier, they have like magnet schools, they have charter schools. So having that ability for parents to choose from so many options of schools, so they don't have to go just to the school down the corner. They could go to the school 3 blocks away. The diversity that is included within the district, that is also one of the strengths. The resources that they provide to schools, and they are learning and adapting within the district. So if you go on their website, you see that there's new teacher resource guide. So within that, they have a lot of things that we learn in class, and also they have they also have like classroom management skills and so on. So it's really interesting to see how they're learning and adapting. Some of their weaknesses, which is pointed out in this strategic plan, is parent engagement, teacher support, declining enrollment and attendance, listening to their students and community. So as you can see, from 2012 and through 2013, their enrollment was 655,000 students. And so now looking at 2016, now looking at the number that we had earlier, which was 588,000 students, that has gotten down drastically. So it's interesting to see that that's one of their weaknesses, that they're losing students to maybe private schools or even charter schools that are not included in the district. Some recent changes that the district has happened, and this happened just this month. They got a new superintendent. His name is Austin Butner, and he has no educational background. He was a banker before this, but he has been part of an advisory committee for LAUSD. It is known as the LA Unified Advisory Task Force, and he was a co-chair. The task force was created the previous year to study and make recommendations on challenges the district faces. It was meant to help the past superintendent leadership team for to change. And so it's interesting to see how it chose someone that has no educational background. The vote was 5-2. Two people voted against him. And there are also another recent change is boundary change for schools. So some schools in the district have decided to change the boundaries that they are allowing students in. So that includes the streets. So if a certain child lives in a certain street, they have to either attend a certain school or not, or they can't if they don't live within those boundaries. So that is something new that some schools are testing out in the new school year. So some solutions that I thought would help this district would be creating events, classes for parents and families. So strengthening the family values, because I think that a lot of people, family is important to them. So doing activities as a family, such as game nights, doing things within the school would make a great way to create engagement in the district, because they are lacking in that. And also I find that either for teachers, just specifically teachers, having an online support group either on different social media platforms, because everyone or most people have phones and they spend a lot of time on their phone. So just having that teacher support group could definitely benefit a lot of people. And they can also have that for students. So in case students are going through certain things, maybe there are other students that can connect with them. For my third solution, I thought of either teacher nights at different places. So having movie nights, yogurt or smoothie nights, shiki nights, or different things where teachers, specifically teachers, just go out and enjoy themselves, because it's good for them to have an outlet, not just have and the same can be done for students. They could have movie night at school, they could have yogurt or smoothie, like just outings with their classmates or even other students, just because I've seen that a lot with seniors. But I know in my high school we did that. We had senior nights. We went out to watch different movies that were coming out. We had ice skating. We did rollerblading. So it's just different things that really helped us connect with each other. So I think that if other schools did the same, that would definitely benefit them. And just connecting with their students so fourth solution is connecting with their students, is creating a platform where students feel that their voices can be heard. So this can be either online, where students can post concerns that they might have about either their school building, their school classrooms, like just different things where maybe teachers or advisors can just take maybe 5 minutes of their day to answer those questions, because oftentimes children feel lost, and a lot of the times they don't talk about it because they're afraid that their questions or concerns may be dumb, but they really aren't. So those are just a few solutions that I have, and these are my resources. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a good day. Bye.